Hello, hello, and welcome back. I am here with my friend Dawson.
Hi, I'm Dawson.
Hello. And we are going to be playing... Hang on. Show the game. Hey. Hold on. And there are... Old World Blues. With all the new updates, and Dawson owns all the DLCs, so we're going to see mechanics that I have no familiarity with. With
Set an advantage.
And we've got all the new mechanics of... What's the new update called? It was the push forward update?
Step back.
Push them back update. Which means...
No step back.
Oh, no step back. Which means we have the old world trade routes here. The highways of... These railways are stand-ins representing the highways of the old world. Yes, a multiplayer run with Dawson. I am going to be playing the Troll Warren. And Dawson is playing New Reno.
But we're gonna do the Throd Uprising, like a focus path, so that way I can also be big buff super mutant guys, and then we're gonna take over the world and spread peace and justice and prosperity.
Yeah, so he's gonna form his own mutant nation and invite me to it eventually. In the meantime, I'm basically for the most part gonna be doing a classic Troll Warren run, which I've never done on channel, so that's gonna be new for people who haven't seen it.
Look at me.
Okay, that's not too loud. Yeah, we're gonna go.
One thing I should tell you with the new supply stuff. The first thing you want to do before anything else is make sure you have just one factory on basic caravan equipment. You want to have that for the entire game. Because that's the only way that you can get supplies from your capital to all of your supply hubs.
Basic caravan equipment, gotcha.
Yeah, and the more equipment you have going along those routes, the more caravan equipment you need to do it. So you want to have just one on it, because that way you won't have to worry about it.
Alright. I'm gonna start getting things in order. So, for those who don't know, the Troll Warren is, well, actually, we'll get a lot of the breakdown of what their story is as we go through the story events. So, let's just start with the first holotape. As he felt his mind slipping away, the man who would become the first created several recordings to guide himself, the first of which was to remind him of his morals, what had made him the man he was, and what he had held closest to his heart. Yay. Okay. Oh, the doctrines are in their own category now. That's how they fixed the doctrine bug.
Oh, and now you don't research them. You have to get army experience, and then you spend that on getting new doctrines.
Okay, I kind of fucking love that.
Yeah, it makes so much more sense. Like, it's not like some scientist in a back room coming up with new military theory. It's like the guys are actually fighting.
Alright, I'm gonna put all my people under the command of...
Well, you might want to wait till you get down your first couple 7-day focus trees, because I'm pretty sure you get a really good general after you do that.
Yeah, I'm just getting some temporary stuff out of the way. Let me figure out my researches.
Okay.
Alright, I always like to research Omaha's law early on, because that helps helps us advance technology faster. You've played Troll Warren more than me. Do you have any calls? Both you, Dawson, and Tyrant King in chat I know has played the Troll Warren.
Start researching outsider warfare, the first thing for it.
Oh, yeah,
because it's your doctrine tree, but you still have to research it since you're super mutant.
Yeah.
And then also get what do you call it? Warrior training out of the way, which is in your infantry tab if you don't remember.
Yeah, so I can train people faster. And should I start training stuff right? Should I start training both wood monsters and new mutant army? I'd assume.
Honestly, whenever I play Troll Warren, I just run as many mutants as I can.
Yeah, and that's me with most armies, honestly. Like, if I'm playing a nation that has enough manpower, I am training 24/7, pretty much.
Yeah, basically. That's what you want to be doing.
Oh, I can modify my government right off rip. Wait, what can I do? You can change nothing. What? Hey, just so you know, there's nothing you can do.
You have
Officer
no
Corpse? What the
options.
fuck? Officer Corpse is something I've never seen before.
Yeah, it's just a glorified UI menu for all the new army stuff. You can
Alright.
you can just click on it and you in the little tab on the top, and it can take you to all the places you need to go for like your army, your generals, all that stuff.
Alright, oh my god, I don't know I don't have the intelligence agency stuff. I've never played that before. I got nothing to do in the...
We're trolls. We're super mutants, bro. We don't care about spies. We just walk in and clobber people if they talk to us too much.
Okay, I think I have everything I need out of the way. Yeah. So yeah, so I'll let you control the speed. Yeah, I'm playing as the Trollhorn. We're around the area of Crater Lake in, Oregon. Which is, yeah, no, just a big old lake in Oregon. Put a factory at, one factory on Behemoths. Oh, do I not have that?
You don't have behemoths yet.
No, I have Behemoths. I start with them.
Oh.
The Trollhorn
Man,
begins with them.
That seems so... No, I'm kind of jelly now. I have these dumbass infantry.
Yeah. You still need to
extremely,
rise,
I still
brother.
have regular people.
The
normies.
The roads are very interesting to look at. Oh god, I have no control over time now.
Do you want me to slow it down?
No, it's good. Sorry to cuss up my coffee. The way I normally play is I always have it at full speed and just pause and play as I go. But now I'm gonna need to do more of a real-time experience.
We can do that if you want.
Oh no, it's good because...
I'll pause it for all the events and stuff.
Oh, yeah, events, so pause. The first holotape. Your name is Andrew Shaw. You were born on April 24th, 2043. You have a family. 2 proud sons who you promised to protect. A wife who you must raise in Portland. A wife who you must see again. This is why you became a soldier, Andrew, to protect them. You were raised in Portland. That was your home. When you're ready, you have to go back. You have to face what happened. Find your legacy. They were in a vault, Andrew. Your children might have grandchildren, or some other legacy. Find them. Find yourself. You can't forget this, Andrew. You have to remember what matters. What you must do. So find my old family, protect my new family, or I must return home. Does it matter which things I pick, or it's on your end to ask me to be a friend, right?
Yeah, it's my... I have to go down my focus tree in order to do anything, so you can just do whatever you want.
I must find my old family. I must follow the tapes. The tapes were left to me by my old self, before I was reborn. The second holotape. Driven into deeper desperation by his growing mental instability, the violence he felt growing in his heart, the man that would become the first left a second recording. A guided message for himself, as he saw more and more people flocking to his impromptu abode. He was a soldier still. It was his duty to honor, to protect these people, and he would be damned if he forgot that. You can hit play if you want. I'm gonna read the first... Oh, the first doesn't have a character description. One of the few leaders that doesn't. Huh. Or one of the few major leaders that doesn't.
Yeah. Honestly, I really like the Troll Warden because like the first, it's kind of ambiguous what his like goals are, you know. So you can kind of
yeah, you can sort of play him as like a classic all devouring super mutant, or you can play to the humanity in him and make him much more like Fox from Fallout 3, and I like that. He's a really good attempt at a brand new mutant nation. Like I think some of the best writing from the dev team is in the Oregon area, honestly. And that's why I can't wait to see what it's like once they go back and touch it up again. Ooh, pause. The second holotape. I think they made new sound effects for these coming up.
Those are the new for the entire game.
Monster. You're becoming a monster. Even now, I can feel it in the back of my mind. The numbing sensation. It's growing so hard to focus. Even now, they are emerging from the woodworks. The few who survived the fall of the world. Some drink the water. Some bathe in it. Desperate to become like you. To become powerful enough to survive. You must make something for them. Something to protect them. Fortress. A city? An army? I don't know. Protect them. You are the first of our kind. You must lead. I must build a fortress. So he was a soldier pre-war in a FEV experimental site, and they're implying he was like the first super mutant, which I like that setup. He's the super mutant from before the war that survived.
He's patient zero for FEV.
Yeah. The third holotape.
See, that's one of the things I think is really funny about. Or go ahead, read your thing real quick, and then I'll talk about my thing.
The third recording was made long after the second, following an attack against the Warren by a number of proto-raiders, ghouls and desperate souls, seeking what little they could be taken. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's one thing I think is really funny about the Tharad and the first is Tharad is like straight up just like you were talking about before, how like you can play up to the humanity of the first. You can't really do that with Tharad. He's just like a marauder. Like he takes over this place and he just rolls up and he's like, all right, now we're gonna kill everybody, and I love him. But yeah, I think the first I kind of assumed he was the first super mutant based off his name, but I like that they actually went there and they didn't just imply it.
Yeah. This is interesting. Tyrant King in chat mentioning he wonders if the Rib Breakers and Marrow Drinkers will tag team me. That's a really good point, because that has happened. Oop, pause. Pause for me. Oh wait, I can pause, right. I forgot I can pause as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have seen that happen where both the Rib Breakers and Marrow Drinkers attack at the same time. Alright, the third holotape. We weren't ready for them. They came in the night. Post guards. They overwhelmed the perimeter. They killed our people. Not again. I won't let this happen again. Find the strongest among your people. With guns and grit. 1-2 step. Like the old days. Like the army. Teach them how to fight. Teach them how to protect the Warren. Okay, so now I have to pick who's the one guarding. I think I'm gonna go with Thunder. Thunder shall rain from the walls of the Warren. Alright, and now the final holotape. The final holotape is a busted thing. Stolen from a passerby who fell victim to the Warren during a time of desperation. For the gravity of their situation, the barren reproduction had still settled in. Alright. And I'm gonna hit play. Alright.
Okay, go ahead.
It just...
Oh, I can... Okay,
oh, there we go. Am I going semi-peaceful or going full mutant? I don't know.
I think you should go full-on, just clobber people.
I'm sort of feeling it out as I go. I know I'm gonna fuck up all of the cannibals around me. Like, fuck all of them. They're worse than I am. These monsters are worse monsters than I. Ooh, okay. You paused as well. The final holotape. Your people are starving. You cannot reproduce. You have little here. You must survive. You must take. Go and find what you need. Alright, that's what my throat. I'm gonna shift that voice a little bit. Resources. Slaves. Warriors. Hang on. Just taking a sip of my drink. Warriors. I gotta pick a voice that doesn't hurt my throat. Take what you need to survive. It is the way of the world now. Darwinism. Do you remember that? Survival of the fittest. Survival of the strongest. There are none stronger than you. Remember that. Believe in it. You will survive. Your people will survive. We shall take their resources, we shall take their people, we shall take their warriors. Alright, and... Oh. New Reno is asking to access your production to make a production license request. Accept. Yeah, I'll accept. I trust you.
Awesome. The Wright family has decided that they are interested in perhaps creating a security force of FEV enhanced people, and we thought who better to get our FEV enhanced individuals than from the source, literally.
So I can go make it. Making slaves of the unworthy, supermutant labor, seek out the wizards, or memories of the ages. Do you have any advice?
I don't know what any of them do, but it seems like if you're gonna RP and be like the big bad evil guy, slavery seems like a pretty evil thing to do. But if you want to be like nice, you could do the not that one.
Oh, his name's Dawsinn, not Dustin. Tyrant King said Dustin.
No, Dawsinn.
Dawsinn.
Sorry,
Yeah. Are you going yeah, he's gonna form New Mariposa through the western... Oh yeah, are you gonna form the New Mariposa, or am I gonna form New Mariposa?
I am...
You know, we'll see who does it first. I'll push north towards the Brotherhood, and you push in on the NCR, and whoever can form New Mariposa first will.
Okay. Well, I don't think maybe I can form New Mariposa. I didn't know.
To form New Mariposa, you need to be a mutant nation and to control Vault 13. Oh no, not Vault 13. Just control Mariposa, with the exception of the Troll Warren, who can either control Mariposa or the Vault in Canada. They can form Mariposa through either of those.
Okay. So what if we both do it?
Only one of us can form New Mariposa, but I can join you in an alliance if you like. Whoever joins, it's just whoever forms it gets like a bonus. I think.
I think we should talk about short-term territorial goals.
Hang on, I'm gonna quickly read Memories of the Ages and pick that.
Okay.
The memories of ages past still linger in the mind of the first, troubling his dreams and inspiring him in the depths and pitches of battle. Ancient military tactics hammered into the mind of a young man who no longer knows his own name. He remembers these things. Our hope grows even greater. Alright, so I know on my end I have to... I'm inevitably going to eat the Carcass Walkers and the Rib Breakers and then try and go against the Marrow Drinkers. I think generally I'm gonna push north. You know?
Oh, okay. Well... Yeah, then what I'm going to do probably is, for my focuses, I can get claims on the Antelope Tribe and the Yakuza territories. And then Vault City is going to attack me eventually, like part of their focus trees, literally, they just get like free gold.
Unless they get the Brain as their leader.
No, even as the Brain, they still get a thing to attack me.
Oh, I think as the Brain, though, they can actually get the option to join you instead, if I remember right. They like can sort of pick.
Yeah, so I have a focus, but it's kind of far down, and I have to already have done my uprising. And if the Brain's not in power, so it doesn't matter anyway. It's Festus. So yeah, they're gonna attack me.
All right.
Eventually.
Yeah, so you're gonna eat all of
their focus tree. They go and kill the. Yeah. I think I might want to let them kill the Pale Folk and the Cyclops tribe, and then kill them that way and get all that territory for free.
Yeah, like usually they go after them and then turn on you.
But by that time, I'll already be, ready to rumble.
So yeah, you're going to eat all of them, and I'm probably going to eat... One of us will eat Kemelt Station. We'll see who.
How about we race?
Alright. Yeah, in general, whoever is in the better situation first should.
Apocalypse. Get these bozos out of here. Hippies.
I just wasn't looking at the spy menu. Hang on, let me change who's in charge of my army real fast.
Imagine having anybody in charge of your armies. I can't recruit. I mean, I can, but I have chosen to not recruit generals for my armies yet.
This is the best of my gun. I'm going to move you here. And in this position, I'm going to promote Pitman. Oops. Oh my god, okay, I don't... Huh! Huh! I don't recognize this stuff.
What stuff?
I can... Hang on. Hang on. So I can click the details panel on my leaders and level them up over time. I've never seen this path.
Okay, that's from an old... Oh, I forgot you don't have any of the DLC. Yeah, that's from an older DLC.
Yeah. I've seen it before, but I've never used it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if you hover over them, some of them should give bonuses to just super mutants, and so you just want to get all those.
Yeah.
It'll be like super mutant attack or super mutant defense or attrition minus attrition and stuff like that. It's like made so that like if you're playing a super mutant, you kind of just have like the generic ones that you get on all your generals because you're gonna have so many.
Why can't I promote my captain? Do I need to level up him in details first?
You need more command power.
It says I need 18 I need 18 more. I thought it meant I need 18 total.
No. In general, you don't want to worry about that right now because you're not gonna be. Well, you are gonna be fighting people pretty soon, actually.
Yeah, and I do like to do that early on. Let's quickly get. This is my front line. I'm gonna quickly draw some battle plans. Hang on, what's this about? Military Officer Corps. Oh god, I don't know this menu.
Oh, the Officer Corps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like all of your it's actually really simplified over what it used to be because now it's all of your stuff that you need to do for your army and your doctrines and stuff like that all in one little panel.
Okay. Is it saying what is it saying I can do? I can select a military high command. Oh, okay, I see. This is cool.
Yeah.
Alright, let's make my guy... I'm gonna go with Scourge, Hunter of the Warren. Is my military high commander. And I finished the War Memories of Ages. I'm going to seek out the Wizard. The super mutants of the Warren are an isolated people. Yet, none are more isolated than the Wizard. An old-aged nightkin, living atop the volcanic isle in the middle of the FEV-filled Crater Lake. Perhaps the Wizard would have ideas on how we could inspire hope in the super mutant remnants. 3 mutant nations can form it. Hey, sorry, Tyrant King said something. 3 mutant nations can form its Troll Warren, Tharald's Legion, and Utobatha nation. Oh, they can all form the faction we were talking about. New Mariposa.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. The Black Mountain Mutants, yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hit play now.
I love that you can research long-range radio as super mutants. That's kind of nuts. Or I can, at least. Or
I can, I think.
Yeah, I just think it's so funny. Like, I just imagine, like, super mutants. Oh, I mean, I guess they actually are pretty fond of radio stations.
Newtopatha.
Yeah, they're pretty good at that, actually. Never mind.
Alright, okay, yeah, you already hit play. I can't wait to see them, I'm sure they were already working on new textures for these railroads to make them look like actual highways.
Yeah, they said that in the Discord.
Part of me hopes that they actually make them pop up off the ground a little bit like the Fallout 4 highways.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
I'm going to give my people basic hygiene education.
Imagine. I just give them drugs.
We must be clean, brothers. Get the soap. Oh yeah, I shared this video, I shared this story on stream the other day, but not while I was recording. So I had a fun thing happen when I got out of work yesterday. I was sitting in my car watching a video on my phone while the person I was in the car with was doing something in a store. And like, I'm watching the video and I take my water bottle. Now I have this big 36 ounce water bottle that the straw, it has like a collapsible straw on top. And the way it works is that when you collapse the straw, it seals the container. And it doesn't unseal till you fully open the straw. Before leaving work, I'd put soda in it. And so I sit down, I'm watching the video, and I pull it out, and what happened was pressure had built up. And so when I pulled the straw out, the pressure released and squirted me in the eye with soda. Got a fucking seltzer water bukkake. Ooh, I need to pause. Alright, so I seeked out the wizard, so now I can make choices inside of my decision tree. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do Guardians of the Wild or Warriors of the Wild. Tech and logistics. Let's see here. So, Warriors of the Wild is the duty of our people to go forth and crush our foes, whomever they may be, and wherever they may stand. They shall know that the mutant warriors of the wild places come for their homes, their livelihoods, and their freedom. It shall fall before the warrant. Or, Guardians is the duty of the one to protect the tribal lands of the north from expansionist efforts of man. No, we're gonna kill all of these people in the north. Right, we're the warriors. They're all cannibals.
Yeah.
No, he said Dawsinn.
Dawsinn. Yep, that's me.
Yeah, it's Dawsin, right?
S-O-N.
Oh, S-O-N.
But yes.
Dawsinn, a question. I saw in the Old World Blues update. Do you know where the research tree, or where in the research tree you can get tech that allows you to build roads and rail lines?
It's in the... So if you click on your research tree, you click over to the not support, that was a lie. Your vehicle section, and you scroll all the way to the bottom.
Alright.
You get your basic caravan equipment.
Okay. And then from there...
And I think it's as far as you can go with it right now, but in future updates they're going to edit it.
Okay, so eventually we're going to get the ability to build roads, but we can't yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it might be like a sophisticated tech or something, I don't know. I haven't played around with the update enough to know.
Alright, seeking the wizard. Seeking out the wizard. Oh, hang on. I left my phone on my desk. My phone on my desk, when it vibrates, it'll make weird sounds in the mic, I think, so I gotta move it. The wizard is an elusive figure. Don't use that voice, it hurts your throat, Brian. There's a super mutant voice I like to use, but it destroys my throat, so I can't use it for this whole run. The super mutant is an elusive figure, hiding shortly after the mutants under the Master's army decades ago. Excuse me. He now hides in a little alcove, having grown senile with old age as his strength wastes away, spending days and nights reading tomes of the old world's legends. Still, perhaps you might know something useful to help the Warren out of the recent troubles they have been in. Ba-doop. And then I can also get a fucking military high commander, another one. Let's go with Doctor, healer of the Warren. And then Tyrant King says, so we're stuck with the basic 5 levels for roads until the new update?
Oh, no, right now, actually, how it stands is, you can't build roads at all.
I can build do you mean infrastructure?
No.
Oh, no, I see roads.
Roads are different.
Yep, you can't build roads at all, so you're stuck with whatever's in the area where you are.
Whatever's in the area. You can still build supply hubs along the roads, but it makes sense for the setting, because, like...
Post-apocalypse.
The roads are very difficult to build whenever you don't have the technology for it, and it's very hard to have the technology for it when everybody died in nuclear explosions. Well, not everybody. Almost everybody. I
like these new mechanics. I need to get some of the DLCs so I can keep these mechanics even when I go to my single-player runs again.
Yeah, they're definitely... It's a quality of life improvement, and also it makes the game a lot funner.
And also, before we hit play, we're hitting the 30-minute mark, so do you mind if I, give the spiel to break this into 2 parts?
Not at all.
You're good to go for another 30 minutes, right?
No, I'm good to go until I hit my grave, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Alright. So... yeah, that is the start of a brand new Old World Blues playthrough with Dawsinn. Yay! Hang on. I'm just marking a thing off on the side. Oh yeah, a thing I should address that I meant to address at the beginning. those of you who are watching this on YouTube and are observant probably have already noticed that this is going up in the place of where Overcooked was happening. Overcooked has had to be delayed due to scheduling issues, so that is going to be pushed back to the day when Into the Breach normally happens, Thursday, and Into the Breach is going to be put on a temporary hiatus till I finish another game. So, this series is going to continue every single Monday on YouTube, and Overcooked is going to be pushed to, Thursdays going forward. There's going to be one more episode of Into the Breach this week, in which I don't actually acknowledge this, because when I recorded that, I hadn't made that decision yet. I appreciate the offer, Tyrant King, but I don't think I want to just pirate the DLCs. Tyrant King just offered to give me the DLC. I want to support Paradox. They're a company I like.
Oh, I don't like their business practice. Like, oh, let's sell an unfinished game and then sell somebody the DLC for 3 times what the game costs to make it a functional, playable game.
I don't think that's exactly the method. I think for the outside of Rome and Peralta, they always released a fully functional game and are like, okay, how can we make this cooler based off people's complaints?
Have you played EU4 before?
I have not. It was gifted to me a while ago, and I got really confused trying to learn it.
It's so rough without the DLCs, man.
Yeah, but from what I understand, I think that's rough because of just the design of the kind of game it is. It's not so much down to, like... I think they finished the game.
It has so many DLCs.
Yeah. The people it's targeting are people who want the kind of gameplay that gives, which is very slow and lots of numbers.
Yeah, it's just a spreadsheet, but with funny graphics.
Right,
like,
but,
it's not a video game.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna break the recording, and then we'll welcome back the YouTube people.
Okay.
Ta-ta, YouTube people!
Hi.